What it do? What it do? What it do? What's the file, man? 888. Peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest and every rotation after that. You hear me? Hey, man, if you knew you don't know what to do, hit D. All of the above. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Hey, if you want to drop something on the Cash App, show some appreciate love, some contributions, some donations, or you want to see the channel continue to grow, you want to see me continue to drop content, it'll be $781THEBBYZ. I do love mangoes and key limes, but right now we on cucumbers, you feel me? But yeah, man, it's a beautiful rotation. I wanted to chop it up with the chosen ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, the difference between us and them, because I've been doing a real lot of psychology. You're not reading books, but just observing, being assertive and alertive, right? And is no weapon formed against us shall prosper, bro. Even if the weapons are formed, they will not prosper. You understand what I'm saying? And there's a chosen one, bro. I understand why they hate us, why they jealous of us. You understand what I'm saying? The Most High, the Creator, the Source, is our shield, our sword, and our buckler. Unlike them, which is their father, their Abba, their God, is the malevolency, the wicked one, right? And they don't get protection. See, the difference from them and us is they need this physical protection. They need guns and Dracos and knives. And I mean, I ain't telling you to be out here without it yourself, but it was times you was out here without it, but the Most High always was with you. Compared to them, God not with them. The Most High not with them. They don't have this spiritual protection. So they got to have this physical protection because they neglected their spiritual life. See, the Most High it's a two-sided coin, you know, and every time it lands on this, every now and then it lands on the side, right? But see, the Most High, see, the difference between who we serve and who they serve is who we serve us, and who they serve doesn't serve them in return. Just serve the purpose of whatever that entity or that fallen entity has in mind. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what they hate, you know. And it's like, hey, it's like a long time ago, bro. You chose to be an apple tree. We chose to be an orange tree. We realized that our sweet ain't sour. We realized, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't that prideful. Yes, pride is a dangerous thing. But see, who they serve and what they serve is a prideful entity, an entitled entity. You understand what I'm saying? And when we walk with the Most High, the Creator, the Source, it's not about entitlement, you know what I'm saying? Because we got jobs that no job can really give you, no physical job can give you. You know, one of our major jobs is being an energiologist, you know what I'm saying? Reading the room, knowing what's going on, feeling the vibrations, seeing the micro facial expressions and switches in the tones of voice and stuff like that. That's what we obtain. You understand what I'm saying? And the difference between them and us is they can't come straight. The serpent, you know what I'm saying? The Most High, the Creator, the Source, give us the strength to trample amongst these serpents, these scorpions, these snakes. And the snake just go left and right. It swerve left, swerve right. You know what I'm saying? It can't come at us straight up. Like, we come at a motherfucker straight up. You know, when you legit, you don't need no strategy. But yeah, you don't want to go on the head first. You want to have something lined up, but they got to strategize. They got to scheme. You see, it's a difference from scheming and plotting and having a strategy. You understand what I'm saying? And see, they didn't realize that the strategy they took was the worst strategy. Like I was saying, who they serve don't serve them. Who we serve serves us in return. You understand what I'm saying? And these fallen angels, the demons, the demonic, the wicked ones, you know what I'm saying, the twisted ones, the ones who like to drink the liquid death, you know what I'm saying? They want to make you drink what they drink. And our antidote is not the poison that we're going to be sipping. And what I was saying about being the chosen one is, you know what I'm saying, we got this protection on us, bro. We got this spiritual protection. Like I said, I'm not saying walk out your door without your Glock, without your pepper spray. But remember, it was times we didn't have that, and we got through, and we got over the hump. And there was times they went out in the field. They didn't have a Draco. They didn't have a Shanko. You feel me? They didn't come back home. You know what I'm saying? Or they went to a darker, deeper realm because they don't have the protection that we have, man. And keeping that protection is, you know what I'm saying, is our affirmations, giving that gratitude, doing our prayers. You know what I'm saying? Working this body out, giving this thanks. You know what I'm saying? Spending more and more time with the Most High, the Creator, the Source, and whichever way you do, because everybody ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of the beautiful things about being a chosen one. We have this protection, but also we have to protect the protection. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how it gets stronger. The more that we serve the Creator, the Source, the God, and we get out our own way, but we step into alignment, that's the more that we get served, the more that we serve. You understand what I'm saying? It's like beggars can't be, you know what I'm saying, can't be choosy. But guess what? When you put in the work, you can choose what you want. You understand what I'm saying? And when you serve the right one, then you get served righteously. You understand what I'm saying? What you put in, you get out, bro. And I know y'all been like, Vabo, where you been at, bro? I mean, everything, I can't complain, man. I want to give a shout out to everybody that been checking on me and stuff like that. But I just been spending a lot of time with self and spending some time with the Most High. I've been trying to spend as less time off my phone and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, everything, all is well with me, you know what I'm saying? I can't complain. I've been charging up the stroke chakra so I could drop some fire ass content, you know what I'm saying? And once I get into a more peaceful environment, stuff like that, we're gonna really be dropping these bangers. But the location that I'm at right now, it's kind of all right, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you go, it's gonna be the evil motherfuckers. Wherever you go, they everywhere. Some more evil motherfuckers everywhere. Then this motherfuckers trying to do right by your side, or just do right. You feel me? But that's one of the beautiful benefits, dog, is that we got this protection that they don't have, bro. And that's why they do the frivolous things they do, the conniving things they do. Because they always living in a state of perpetual fear. You understand what I'm saying? They don't know when they gonna go, and they know where they going when they go to. You know what I'm saying? Compared to us, I already know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? You dig? I already know where I'm going. And it's a lot of people that don't know where they're going. It's a lot of people that know where they're going. You feel me? But they have that protection. You know, because that's what they want. The evil one wants to trick you out your position. You understand what I'm saying? Trick you out your protection. So you could be out here naked like them. I mean, it was times, bro, I done slept places I ain't had no business sleeping. The Most High, you know, it was animals. It was animals that was predators. And I was sleeping in their area, and the animal just was hissing at me, just screaming at me like, oh, fuck, God, protect your ass. Oh, God damn you. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I was at one time, man, I was laying down by these bushes and shit. I think I was in Maryland, the DMV somewhere, some shit. And someone was telling me like, bro, get up. Because I had sort of like the little rat box and shit too. I mean, that mean they got a lot of rats around there. Whatever you see the rat, little poison box, right? But I was like, man, it's a quiet area. Let me stay here so I can get some rest and shit. And then picture why the rats came out and they poked their head out. And they was like, they looked at me. They was like, oh, you're a God. You're with God. Oh, damn. All right, we're going to go about our business. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, bro. I feel like if I was anything else or anybody else, I had anything from any other spirit dwelling within me, they probably would have attacked me, bro. They would attack me, dog. And they just was like looking. And I remember one encounter, it was late night, and I did ate some food, and it was smelly too. Like, not stinky, but you know, it was loud. Like, it had an ambiance with it. And I was like, bro, why are these rats and shit gonna pull up? And a couple of rats pulled up, and it was like, oh, nigga, we can't run up on you like that and shit. They was hissing at me and shit. And I was like, damn, this must be y'all little area. I'm gonna just get up out of here. But they ain't fuck with me. They ran off and shit. And I laid down there and shit. And I laid down. And I was like, well, I'm gonna throw a little of this food over here to keep y'all over there. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't fuck with it. But when I left the area and shit, I sat down across the street. Ooh, I smell good. That's that Christ on the Earl. I sat down across from the bus stop, and I was looking at the little spot I was at, and they came out and ate the food, and I was like, dang, bro. You know what I'm saying? Having this protection, bro, is needed, bro, and it's necessary, especially in these times of spiritual warfare when shit just so wicked, bro. You know what I'm saying? And these people trying to get us, you know what I'm saying? These demons and these devils, these demonic souls, they trying to eat us, bro. Literally, they trying to eat our hearts, bro. These witches and warlocks want to eat your heart. You feel me? Literally. They catch your ass slipping, you will be in the witch's brew. Talking about, what kind of meat is that? I love what I chew. No, not this rotation, baby. That ain't what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because I be walking around sometimes, and I was like, I walk into the grocery store, and I'm like, look, all this produce. But I see everybody in the line trying to get meat and shit. And I was like, shit, think about it. You know what's in the McDonald's and shit like that? But they don't wanna settle for McDonald's. They wanna get a slice out of you, humble pie, right here, hot and ready. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, having this protection, man, is everything. But you also gotta protect the protection. At the same time, like they say, protect your energy. As you protect your energy gonna protect you. And this energy dwells and it comes from the Most High. And nothing better than this energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing better than this energy, and there's nothing outside of you worth giving it to. So you might as well keep it within you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, man. You know, I know y'all were like, Vava, where you been, bro? I'm about to get back online, bro. I just been spending a lot of time with myself, men's mental health. You know what I'm saying? So you know what type of time it is. Just have to breathe, let that throat chakra build up so I could get ready to drop some more bangers and some top-notch videos and shit like that. But, you know, I also had to spend some time with self, which is necessary and needed to put these phones up. Got to see about going to the dollar store soon. Family Dollar, General, one of these motherfuckers, so I could buy me a little watch, little cheap watch, little $5, $10 watch, so I could stop sleeping with my phone on. Or I don't sleep with it on side me, but I damn near sleep with it close to my body. And lately I've been sleeping in areas where I could sleep with my phone less away from me, because normally when I sleep I just keep all my shit packed up tight next to me and shit. But I've been noticing my sleep quality getting better. I ain't been having my phone on side me. But yeah, man, back to the message and shit. Just, bro, we have this protection, bro. The Most High, the creator, the source, either use it as a weapon or a tool, or sometimes as a dual situation. But as for them, they whole life and they whole situation, they just use as pawns, bro. And they don't get it. But I guess some of them get it, but some of them they just so naive in a negative way, because they always think you green and shit. Saying, and it's like we serve and we live within this entity that dwells within us and give us more life, peace, prosperity, happiness, and abundance. They dwell with an entity that drives off of death. So if they don't bring home death, then they gonna be going home with death. You know what I'm saying? If they don't bring no death home to death, then they're gonna be going home with death. And that's the difference between us, because when we live life, when we spread life, when we speak life, we get more life that comes towards us and to us, because the tongue is a two-sided sword. You understand what I'm saying? It's a two-sided coin, and this depends on which side they want to land on. They landed on the tails, we landed on heads, and they don't like that we head. And they say that the last will be first and the first will be last. You understand what I'm saying? But hey, keeping that protection, man, staying in your word, You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, whatever your practices is, your ritual is, or whatever whoop-de-whoop your regimen is, man, stick in that and straighten that up and stay strong with that, bro. Because it ain't nothing like having this protection, man. I mean, I done slept places, I done been in situations. Like, I was at a place the other day, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. They wanted to take my life. And I just saw these feathers coming out of nowhere, floating in my face. And I was like, see, I'm under the wings of the Most High, you know what I'm saying? My protection, you know what I'm saying? Like, I even visualize these wings just surrounding me and just crouching me and hugging me so tight where nothing could harm me, right? And I was at this place the other day, and I just saw these little feathers, flying out of nowhere, and I was in a crazy situation. I was like, damn, that's God letting me know, like, yeah, your faith getting so strong that I had to strengthen your protection, because they really trying to take you out. And I was in this place, and I was like, bro, ain't no birds flying around this bitch. Ain't no doors opening. Ain't no wind coming in and out. I don't know. I just saw feathers flying down. And I was like, bro, to have this protection is everything, bro. But you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing frivolous, carnivorous, you know what I'm saying? Human, fleshly ass shit that everybody else in the world do when they want to do how they want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work for you, bro. Because we play from a different hand. We come from a different handbook. We come from a different playbook. We don't play by their rules. Their rules is sneaky and conniving and shiesty. Our rules is to be honest, what you see is what you get. Because what comes to the light comes to the light. Everything. You feel me? So it's like, hey, brother, had this protection because you could be in situations, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't take no deal, no plea deal. I didn't do no whole nigga shit, no none of that. And it was times I got kidnapped and I got out of jail when I knew they was trying to keep me in jail and create all type of situations and send all type of motherfuckers to fight me and shit. And whole time, it's something I look in these dudes' eyes and I see a change in their mind. I was like, yeah, whatever incentive or money or whatever they promise them, they not even willing to take that risk because they see a risk that they can't get their arm back from it. They take that risk. Ain't gonna have no wrist left, no fingers, none of that shit. And it was like, I saw dudes looked in my eyes with the most evilest hate. And then I looked in their eyes again and it was like, yeah, bro, I don't want nothing to do with you. I saw the hate in their eyes. Couldn't match the hate that was coming out of my eyes if they would have tried to fucking harm me. You know what I'm saying? So if they try to harm us, try to harm you, they know ahead of time, bro. Like they say, don't touch my chosen one. Don't touch my chosen. Don't touch my chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit real, bro. You know what I'm saying? And to keep that protection, you just gotta keep on moving with honor, keep on moving in faith, keep on doing the righteous thing. You know what I'm saying? We know we live in a wicked ass world. We know we live with these snakes and shit. We know it's most snakes around this bitch. They got most snakes, SPCAs and Snake Donalds, and you know what I'm saying? They got all these fucking restaurants for snakes and all these places and locations set up for snakes and fakers and takers, and not really much for the makers. But you understand what I'm saying? We hold church wherever we go. We don't have to go to church to speak and get in communion and get in contact with the Most High. The Most High is with us and dwells within us wherever we go. As long as we speak those words of positivity, we produce those actions of positivity. We produce those actions of positivity and righteousness. You understand what I'm saying? When this world, this world is so chaotic, bro, but it ain't no corruption. They try to seek it and find it within us, but we done came through so many trials and tribulations, and that's what it is, man. It seems like it's a rough ass battle, but it's the Most High getting get our armor stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get stronger by just talking through this shit, talking about this shit. You only get stronger by going through this shit. You got to take the punches, because when it's our time to give a punch, you know what I'm saying? 10 of their punches is like one of our punches. It take 10 of them to punch us at one time. It's 10 people trying to punch us at one time, and we taking that shit. But when we sneeze, we blowing them down like a whole hurricane came. You know know what I'm saying? Our protection is, we have protection. They don't have protection. They got to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? Literally, bro. And that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? I know you can still be like, well, you know, look at how things and how people be dying young and shit like that. You got to realize, bro, you still got to protect yourself out here too. But you got to realize we are protected. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's certain faces, places, and situations you got to learn how to pick your battles and shit like that. But honestly, bro, we are truly protected, and that's what they hate. That's why they hate the chosen ones. They not protected. They know if they do some shit, it's like, bro, all chosen ones are made mans and made women. You know what I'm saying? You got to get permission to try to indulge yourself in any type of curriculum with a chosen one, with a made man. And then once you cross those boundaries and you ain't get that permission from the Most High, but you probably got that permission from Satan, Satan ain't get that permission from the Most High. So both of y'all getting punished. Both of them getting punished. You know what I'm saying? Even when we do things that's not righteous and we go against that intuitive voice, our instincts, we get punished just as well. We get punished worse than they do. You understand what I'm saying? Because we supposed to be leading by example. You could walk in a room and change and the whole atmosphere shift. You could walk and handle and do things that they can't do. You produce things that they can't do. You understand what I'm saying? We do things that they can't do. And that's why they hate us. You understand what I'm saying? I'm dead like me, get like me, you feel me? And that's why they hate us, man. Hey, because they ain't us, you know what I'm saying? And they don't, like I said, bro, they don't have the protection, bro. That's one of the things, bro. They don't have the protection, bro. Like, they don't have, we got the golden cord. You know what I'm saying? They try to cut this bitch. They don't have the correct scissors. Only God has those scissors. You understand what I'm saying? As long as we move right, then we gonna keep the scissors in our hands. You understand what I'm saying? But, like, you know, ain't nobody life out here worth trading your life for their life. Sitting behind bars, going in jail, or going in the graveyard, or crazy house behind none of these motherfuckers out here. So keep your protection, keep your litty. You know what I'm saying? Keep it right, because they trying to take it all from you. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I just woke up off the bench and shit, and this lady was like, do you want a cookie? I was like, what? Bitch, a cookie? Bitch, give me a sandwich. Bitch, give me a bottle of water. What the fuck I wake up and I want a cookie for? Bitch, I'm tired. I'm dried out, bitch. The fuck I want a cookie for? And I was like, see, that cookie had witchcraft on it. And if you eat from the witches, you eat from the warlocks, you eat from these demonic places, these places that's producing energy or cancer, then you're going to start to fuck with your protection. You're going to start to put holes in your protection. Or you want to say put holes in your aura field. You're going to start putting holes in your protection. You know what I'm saying? And when you do things, you going drinking. Like I say, to each his own, everything in moderation, bro. But when you getting drunk, you getting too high, and you out here in these streets, yeah, they trying to fucking see who they could devour. You understand what I'm saying? And you take your protection off because you are putting things inside the body, which is taking away the light. God has light within the body, then thy whole body will represent and produce and put out the light, which is the glow. You understand what I'm saying? And the evil ones, the demons, they can see you have the glow. The glow is part of the motherfucking protection. And they want to take out the glow. I wake up, this goddamn random ass witchy bitch gonna ask me, oh, do you want... No, I don't want no goddamn cookie from you. I don't even know you. I wouldn't even want your cookie. The fuck? She over there still. I'm at the library and shit right now. But she's still over there and shit. And I was like, fuck you looking at? Fuck you want from me? I'm not eating from your hands. I don't want no cookie. And that's why you can't accept gifts and none of that from anybody. But we're going to speak about that on a whole nother episode. I just want to come on here and speak about our protection and keeping your protection lit. Right? You can't do what everybody else do, because certain faces, places, and situations either strengthen your protection weaken your protection. So you want to stay out of these environments that don't represent God, that don't produce the righteous energy. You understand what I'm saying? You want to stay away from that because it's these motherfuckers out here trying to lower your protection so they could try to fucking get you down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look what you done to me. I'm completely at your will. All of their defenses are down. Doom, 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 doom. Automatic. But yeah, man, feeling beautiful. It's a little drizzy out here. You know what I'm saying? Clouded overhead. Maybe about a good 70, 80 due to the rain. I can't complain. I'm doing well. I'm doing swell. Kind of hungry. Do got a cucumber on me. I said cucumber. Nah, I got a cantaloupe. A cantaloupe. I got a cantaloupe on me. I'm about to bust that bitch down. You hear me? So I'm about to upload this video, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're new, you don't know what to do. You already know. Hit D, all of the above. Any donations, contributions, or assistance on the journey, the Cash App will be $781 THEVBYZ. And yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all too. To the next episode, to the next video come up. Oasis, peace and prosperity. I'm also thinking about having a Chosen One YouTube account where I have strictly YouTube videos speaking about the chosen ones. That's what I've been thinking about doing lately. I have specific channels that speak about specific topics, and if you want to just come to the main channel, you know where to find that. But I'm just thinking about having some backup channels in case they do some funny shit. So yeah, man, let me go ahead and run in here, go to the bathroom and shit, and I'm gonna holler at y'all back on ninja mode around these mofos. Play with these mofos, talk to them.